It's your host, Holly, and it's time for a little teaser talk. Day 3 of Rocklahoma, and I will say that nip of 99 bananas last night was a terrible mistake. Let's go.
Rocklahoma. America's biggest Labor Day party is back with the loudest lineup yet. This August 30th through September 1st in Pryor, Oklahoma, with, for the first time ever, Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot, Disturbed, Evanescence, plus A Day to Remember, Lamb of God, and many more. Passes and camping on sale now at rocklahoma.com, starting at $10 down.
Awesome. What's up, everyone? We are here, day 3 of Rocklahoma. I'm here with Mark of Nothing More. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing well. I'm happy. It's blue skies out. I'm sure you are too. Were you here for the rain?
Yeah, so we got in on Thursday.
Okay.
Luckily, we set up camp. We pitched a tent camp.
Okay. Safe.
Yeah, very safe.
Yeah.
We only lost the canopy.
Okay.
We came back and it was all mangled. And I was like, well, at least we have a place to sleep and dry clothes.
Was the wind pretty bad?
I think it was just all the water that pulled on the tarp. And
Got it.
we were actually, just obviously safety protocols, they locked gates.
Got it.
So no one could come in.
Yeah.
So we were literally sitting there waiting. But, just a couple hours delay, so nothing too bad.
That's good.
So they picked up and got to close out the night, so it was a good night.
Yeah.
It was good.
Good deal.
But hopefully, fingers crossed for you guys. Looking around, the clouds aren't too crazy, so.
Yeah, we should be good. It looks beautiful out. Definitely pumped to play.
100%. So you guys are taking stage later today.
Uh-huh.
Are there any fun experiences or surprises that you guys have in store for fans?
This is actually show number 2 to where we'll be playing a bunch of new songs from the album Carnal we just released into June.
Yes.
Very excited about it. It's going well. It was a lot of fun last night. Great reaction from the crowd. So pumped to play that stuff. Of course, we'll do, live show, little drum solo moments, going to the crowd, things like that, of course.
Very cool. Well, I can't wait to see it.
Hell yeah.
It's about, 4 or 5 hours or something like this? So pretty
yeah.
quickly, coming up.
Yeah.
Very cool. So the new album, let's touch on that one. What was the inspiration behind it?
That's hard to say as far as the collective. I feel like so much of the album is just a fresh perspective on us enjoying writing music together again after COVID.
Yeah.
Being separate. So it was great to kind of get in the same room. The previous album we had just file shared, just emailed everything. So it was great because we could, personally focus on all of our artistry. Here's my vision for the guitars, for the harmonies, for, this. We get on Zoom calls and write lyrics, and it's a little hard. You don't have the personal thing.
You see body language, you see physiology, you
the
feel
synergy,
energy.
the feedback loop. So getting back together, writing music again, we just really discovered, hey, we like doing this. We're good at doing this. And I feel like this album really shows, and it's doing well. I couldn't be more proud of the songs.
Well, it's a stellar one at that. Do you have a favorite track from it?
Right now I really love the song Stuck. It's a lot of fun to play live.
Nice.
I'm kind of doing all the screamy vocals, so some of it's hard to kind of scream and sing, but it's pretty sweet. So I kind of take a little lead vocal, a few passes, so that's a lot of fun and a little new for me.
Very cool. You guys playing that tonight?
Yes, definitely.
Beautiful. That's what I wanted to hear.
Woo-woo.
So on the new album, you guys had some amazing collabs on there. And, when it comes to making music, I feel like, especially bringing other people in, collaboration's key. Were there any particular collaborations that you guys had in the album that was extra special to you?
Absolutely. Honestly, I feel like the ones we got are big goals in regards to, David Draiman. He's always been amazing at his craft. He's easily in the top 5 rock singers, of our generation for sure. He's a great human, great person, so the fact that he was open to it and wanted to do it was killer. I feel like Angel Song suits him well. To get Eric from I Prevail on House on Sand, slays such a guttural scream, really awesome. There's another one that's coming out maybe January, which it's emotional. I think it'll blow you away, and I'm really excited about that one.
This is teaser talk, so we love a good tease. We love a good tease.
Good. Coming soon.
Very cool. Coming soon, but not just yet.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So not only are you a super talented guitarist, you're also is a host to your own show.
Yeah, I kind of put it on the back burner a little bit since, yay, we can tour and write music and be,
Back in person, yeah.
exactly, do that again. So I had this live stream show called The Few Good Brews, where I would have a musical guest and I would feature a brewery.
Oh, cool.
So and throughout the episode, we would get a little tipsy, perhaps maybe a little drunk, but it's fun as you know.
But that's on brand. I mean,
exactly, it's rock and roll.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, there's something special, obviously, I'm sure you know, just sharing drinks and real talk with somebody. So, I felt like we got in some good conversations, had some great beers. I love craft beer and really getting the word out about it. I know maybe it's seen its time and it's kind of going down, craft beer right now, but I'm still a fan of all the flavors.
Nice. Yeah, I could totally relate because there's been some times on Teaser Talk that I do like a drinking game.
Okay.
So we'll do either in person or virtually if someone's across the country, we'll do interviews. And there was one time I had a guest on and he was actually a bartender too.
Okay.
And I was like, well, what's your favorite drink? And he's like, a White Russian. And I've never had one. I was
What?
no, I know that's
The dude abides.
So he was like, yeah, they're the best. I was like, okay, well, you teach me how to make one, and we're, on Zoom, virtually make one together. And I'm like, he's like, tell me, he's like, maybe a little bit more vodka, a little bit. I'm like, this is a lot of vodka.
Okay.
There's a lot of Baileys.
Okay.
And then a splash of milk. And toward the end of the episode, I was like, oh, I need to go ahead and wrap this up because, oof.
I'm starting to slur my words.
Yeah, we were playing a drinking game. I lost count. I was like, congratulations, you won.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, I totally get that. But going back to a craft beer, do you have a specific kind, brand, flavor that you like the best?
Honestly, the weirder the better. Most of the time, all the flavors. I know it can get pretty silly, but all the barrel aged stuff can blow you away and just realize that how is this still beer?
Yeah.
I love all that stuff. I love to age in wine barrels, bourbon barrels, whiskey barrels.
I don't think I've ever had a beer aged in a wine barrel.
Oh, it'll blow you away. It's awesome.
Does
There's a great pucker that it can have, really hits you back here.
Okay.
And it kind of has a weird way to put it, but like a yeasty sort of aftertaste in a good way. I don't know. It just really blow you away. All the wild ales, you'll typically get that, more the sours. A lot of people don't know about that stuff, and it's really cool to push it, and more than anything, just see the artistry, somebody doing what they love, creating something new and different. That's what's special to me.
Very cool. Well, sounds like you know your beers.
I might have had a few.
That's awesome. So, obviously, you guys have something fun that you're going to be releasing pretty soon. What does the rest of 2024 look like for Nothing More?
Yeah, we just started this tour, a Carnal tour, so this will take us to the end of September, do some festivals, then we take a break. I have my 10-year wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I'll go do that for a week or so, and then we'll get back to, we play Aftershock in Sacramento, and we have 2.5 weeks with Godsmack, so that'll be a lot of fun. Those are some good guys. And I do feel like it might be a few of their last shows. I don't know. It's sad, but
let's
they're
hope
amazing
that they're
band.
Kiss and this is the last tour.
There you go.
No, but for real, this is
no,
seriously,
for real.
everyone.
Yeah.
We're for real this time. This one is it. And we're all right, I guess I have to buy another ticket, and then you see them back on tour. But fingers crossed. That's them too.
And they've been nothing but good to us.
Yeah.
It's awesome when you can sit down with somebody that's done it for a long time. You get advice, and it's awesome. It's really helpful. How do you do this, being away from your family? What's it like to, have this level of success? How do you maintain it? Kind of these questions or whatever, but, doing the same job. It's nice to kind of hear some of that stuff.
Yeah, to have somebody. I was thinking about that last night when we were watching Disturbed. They were closing out yesterday, day 2. And I remember I had interviewed Jeremy Spencer, and he had talked about, the importance of whenever you're on tour with somebody and how awesome it is to have somebody like that take you under their wing. He said Disturbed was that band for them.
That's so cool.
And they would go through and give them tips and stuff. So it's kind of cool to see people share those stories like you just shared.
Yeah.
But then also now you guys are in the position to be that band for somebody else.
Yeah. And I love those guys too. I remember Dan coming to a show maybe 10 years ago in Chicago. We were the self-title was just released, and he came to the merch table, insisted on buying his own stuff. It's like, oh my God, you know, you're Dan from Disturbed.
Yeah.
No,
take it all.
Just take it, yeah.
Take this box.
And he handed me a wad of cash, and he was like, go have a good dinner, you know. And that meant the world at the time, you know. It's eating chow mein, you know, and microwave and bus and fast food, all that stuff. So sleeping on floors, and that meant a lot to us at that time for sure.
That's very cool. Well, it sounds like you guys have a busy rest of the year.
Yeah.
It sounds like no days off, minus you celebrating your wedding anniversary. Other than that, you're back at it. So is there anything that you guys can tease that's coming up in 2025?
Yes, a lot more touring.
Love it. You good, no days off. I like it.
Right, yeah. No, it'll be good. We do think about these things for our own mental health and plan, you know, balancing home life with work. But sometimes it's hard because things are happening in work, and it's like we need to chase it. You know, we really need to make our moment and keep it alive. But a lot of these events, you know, they don't happen again. My son's real big into gymnastics. He goes to a bunch of gymnastics meets, so the season starts in January. So I'm going to try to make as much as I can. But yeah, lots of touring in 2025. We'll go to Finland. Never been to Finland. Excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, it looks so beautiful in pictures. I've never been either.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just looked at pictures, but yeah.
Yeah,
Very
gorgeous.
cool.
Yeah, pumped.
Well, awesome. I appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us today and teasing some new stuff coming through. I appreciate it and can't wait to see you guys on stage later.
Thank you so much, Holly. Appreciate it.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Teaser Talk. Head over to teasertalk.com to subscribe so you don't miss out on another episode. Until next week, keep rocking.